As I'm out here feeding the animals this morning, I thought I'd give you a little update on guinea hens. They're in here in my chicken tractor, and they are a bit flighty. Yeah, usually when you first come in here, they kind of curl up in the corner, but they seem to know that I bring food. I noticed that they were roosting on these little corner supports, and obviously. So I put up this roosting bar in the middle. I haven't really figured that one out yet, but probably going to move this tractor here in a little bit. So basically the idea is this area of grass, they can poop on it and stuff, and then you move the tractor and they have fresh grass. So today I'm planning to finally get into the garden. I want to get the garden area that we have had covered with the silage tarp uncovered, see what we got going on under there. I don't think it's been on quite long enough, but I definitely want to get a few raised beds put in just so we can plant something this year. A lot of the seeds that I planted or tried to start earlier didn't really take. I think it got really cold for a while. The only place I have to store them is in our little shed. I do have them on a heat mat, but I just think it wasn't warm enough. But we're starting to warm up now. We did have a little bit of a cold snap the last few days, but let's see if I can get some more seeds started, and then maybe try to run up to the hardware store, pick up some wood. I said in a previous video that this year we're just going to do some quick and dirty raised beds. We're not looking for our permanent beds. We just need something to plant right now. So we'll get that going. That's all right up here. Right now I'm going to go check on the tractor. And on the tractor I kind of mean the brooder. One of our chickens has been a bit broody on a nest of eggs. There's probably like a dozen of them that they built on the mower deck of my tractor. And so I didn't really need the tractor over the last few weeks, so I kind of just let her be. And they're getting pretty close to hatching, I believe. Unfortunately, one of the chicks, or one of the eggs, got kind of crushed by something. She kind of booted out of the nest, and it was almost a fully formed chick, so I have a feeling they'll be hatching pretty soon. We've also been tracking it, and it's been about 3 weeks, so We'll peek under there and see what we got. So this is Mama Hen. You can see she's tucked in there pretty good. And she's got her eggs. But I don't see any chicks yet, don't hear anything. She's a pretty good mama bird. She's been on here pretty much non-stop. We kind of threw down some feed so she didn't have to go far. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple days she'll have some baby chicks down there. All right, we're back out here. This is in front of our house. So where these silage tarps are, this is where, well, this whole area is going to be our kitchen garden. It's right in front of our house, the house right there. So there's going to be raised beds all throughout here. There's going to be a few pathways, and probably going to do a little bit of a fire pit area in the middle, something like that. I don't know, make it look kind of nice. And then we want to put some raised beds in front of the house. All this crazy wild onions or garlic growing. See that? And then we also want to do, you know, some raised beds over here too. I do have to take care of this tree eventually. It's pretty close to some power lines. Don't want to fall on the house. It's pretty deadish. So gotta figure that out eventually. But today I think I'm gonna pull up the silage tarps, see what's going on under there. Well, as you probably saw when I was on the lawnmower, I had to change the old hat. I was getting a little toasty. It is pretty darn warm today. But I got all this cut down to as low as my lawnmower can cut it. And I'm gonna grab the weed whacker and just trim up this walkway a little bit. And while I'm at it, I might go and hit up some of this fence line. So that needs to be done. And then I'm gonna start laying out the fabric and trying to get just a general idea of what I want the layout to look like. So yeah, we're making some headway. Nothing to it but to get back to it. All right, well, just just got done with some lunch, and then I also ran the weed whacker over on that fence line on our side of it, and yeah, it's got a little bit of stuff done over there. So the thing ran out of gas, but so I'm gonna start laying out the weed fabric that I have. That's gonna be our rows. Once we get all the beds in, then later this year, maybe next year, I can come in and put some mulch on it or wood chips. We're gonna go. I think most of our beds are gonna be like either 4x4, 4x8, or 4x12 or 16. Those are nice, good size beds. So we'll kind of do multiples of 4 and kind of go from there. So follow along. All right, well, we're getting to it. I'm not sure if I like this fabric. The other one, which I'll show you in a little bit, I only have a little bit left. We have this other weed fabric that's much more durable, and I don't know, I just like it a lot better. But we're gonna go with this, and if we need to replace it, we can. Ultimately, it's just gonna have a bunch of wood chips on it or mulch. So, you know, we just put down cardboard if stuff goes through it or whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of making a grid of. So in here will be a 4x4 space for some smaller box beds. Well, a couple smaller beds right off this main walkway on either side. And then we'll have some longer beds as we get out here, out there. We'll probably leave a bunch of space around that pole just in case they need to come do maintenance on it or something like that. Maybe we'll put like a wildflower bed around it or something. I don't know what I can get away with. So, but yeah, I'm just using a 2x4 that I cut down to my width. I cut it down to 3 feet 8 inches. So my beds will be 4x4 or 4x8 or 4x12 or 4x16. This will let it overlap the weed fabric just a little bit. So I'm gonna keep going on this and yeah, see how far I can get. Definitely not making it the lows today, but can always go tomorrow. Start picking the beds. Yeah. So this is the other weed fabric. You can see it's a lot thicker than, like this stuff you can see through. This stuff, nothing. So I like this stuff a lot better. Need to order a couple more rolls, but I have this other stuff. We'll give it a go. We got a good amount done. So this is the layout. So basically wherever the open grass is are going to be raised beds. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do back there. I do a little bit of a raised bed, but no path on the other side. And then I think we might do like I don't know, sunflowers or wildflowers around the pole. And then we'll have to figure out back there. I think I'm a little low on the weed fabric. And then we'll continue to go over on this side once we get this tree kind of taken care of. But right where I'm standing will be a spot where we can have like a fire pit or something. We'll kind of figure that out. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I might build like a little raised border around here, put some gravel in here. Who knows? We can basically do whatever we want. But this feels good to get done today. I was outside for a lot. I think I'm a little bit sunburnt, kind of all over. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to head down to. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna head down to the hardware store and try to pick up some lumber. The beds I'm gonna be making are just probably gonna be 2x12s or 2x10s, not pressure treated, just cheap as I can get, and then basically screw them together in a square or rectangle, and then hit them with a torch, char them up, and then hit them with a little bit of like natural sealer. And at our last place, they're still going strong after living there for 2 years. Alabama, with all the rain, the hot sun, the humidity, they were going good. You know, they probably had a few more seasons left, but once we got that done, then we can, you know, replace them one by one with nicer beds. You know, or if they last, they last. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and good night.